Great and Balance, and I've got some theraband exercises for you for your bootay today. So I've got here a green band, which is typically what we use for arms and legs if we're doing it on the mat. I've got these blue bands that are a little heavier. They've got the cuffs attached. We have some little cuffs attached to the band. We're using when they're attached to the band, so you kind of have some leverage when you're using them. They do get heavy. You can also go lighter, so there's yellow and there's red. That's a little lighter than these. So choose your theraband accordingly. So I'm going to show you a few exercises that you can do for your legs and for your booty. So starting off, just trying to get all sides of the booty, gluteus medius, maximus minimus, the whole shebang. So starting with some side leg exercises. So I have the band looped around one foot, and I'm going to hold it in the opposite arm and come down to that elbow. So bottom leg can just stay bent, it's just hanging out on the floor. So make sure we're lifting here. We want the whole body really to be working and not just the leg. So shoulder press away from the ear, lift out of the ribs here so you're not just chilling on the beach. We're actually working this side like a side plank. So you can create as much tension as you want, as much resistance. If you want a lot of resistance, you can wrap that band around your hand a few times. If you want less, you can just hold on to it and keep it a little looser. So you can start here by just doing some leg lifts. So my leg is in parallel, my knee and my foot are facing forward with my hips stacked. You don't want to be sitting back on your butt. You've lost all the work in the right spot. So you're stacked all the way on that bottom hip. So I'm on my left hip. I don't feel butt cheeks on the floor. It's all hip. So you can do a few leg lifts here. Add some little pulses. My leg is still in parallel on the pulses. And then we can add some leg swings. So keep this bottom arm locked in place and swing and push. So we bring the leg forward and then exhale, press it back without opening the hips. So my hips stay stacked as the leg moves the whole way around. I'm not letting the leg go into rotation. You can even move this arm up a little bit if you want a little bit more resistance. And you even get a little bit of an arm workout here on this bottom arm, which is kind of cool, added bonus. You can hold the leg into the back, add little pulses there. I'm still in parallel, I haven't gone to turn out. You really feel it here on the obliques, you feel it on the outside of your hip. From here, bring the leg back to center. We can do some little presses, bend the knee, and then press it out. So you're gonna feel it more on your gluteus minimus and maximus back here in the back, less on the side here. As you press that leg out straight, you're really gonna feel it on your whole leg, but you're especially gonna feel it where your hamstring and your glute meet in the back, that good spot where you wanna lift your booty, that's where you're gonna feel it. In and out here, and then you can go into turnout, externally rotating that leg so your knee's facing up, and do leg lifts again. So a little bit more flexibility here, and it's gonna get harder to keep this side of the body doing what it's supposed to be doing. So really lift and lower here. Still working the glute med. Now we're getting a little bit more into the hip flexor, and you can even add some circles. So this bottom arm is still as the leg circles. I'm really feeling it in my glute med here. Abs are pulled in, navel to spine, and then you can reverse the circle and go around, and then you would do all of that on the other leg. So that's the side leg series. If you want to get into a different position, I'm just going to switch legs. You can come onto all fours. So flipping over, hands and knees to the mat, you're going to hold the band in the same hand that it's attached to your foot. So I have it on my left foot, I'm going to have it in my left hand. Either wrap it around your hand or just wad it up and bring it to the mat. Again, adjust the resistance as you need to. Extend that leg out, shoulders down, navel to spine. Start here with just some leg lifts. Now I don't want to lift too much and get into I'm just moving my ribs here, which not only is bad for your back, but you're not doing anything for your butt. So pull the bottom rib to the top, keep your abs in and keep a flat back. Just lift the leg, little lift, little lower. You can add some little pulses here. You can add some little hamstring curls. Keep the top of the leg still, just bend the knee. You can also come on to the opposite elbow. So now my right elbow's down, kind of open the hip up a little bit and do some knee pulls here. So the knee will pull in toward your elbow, or you can do some leg lifts back there. So now in that turn out position, kind of changing the muscle focus, but it still feels really good on your booty. Abs are working here, shoulder girdle working to stabilize. And then the last challenging move here is just a leg swing out and back. So the leg is swinging straight out to the side and then press it to the back. Be careful not to let too much movement happen in the upper body You want to keep the work in the lower half. So those are some exercises you can work on with the theraband. I'll have another video for you next week with some arm exercises with the same band.